Hello, everybody. Welcome to It's a Long Story. Place where we roll dice, we tell stories, and we create magic. Sorry, we're a little behind today. That is 100% my fault. You guys hear the music? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Just took a second. Is the music coming through for you guys? I had to do like an update thing, so some of my audio stuff is freaking out. Cool. Yeah, so I think we are good there. So we are here with almost all of the crew of the Wreckless. Everybody take a look at your camera, wave, and say hi.
Are you ready for
Howdy.
I hate it. Thank you. That's my fault. Yeah. Good job, guys. Nice work. I will say howdy was the right response for sure. So yeah, for those who have no idea what this is, hi, we are a D&D live stream that runs every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I gotta mute Drew from randomly laughing because it throws me off every time. And it's happened already today. So what did I say? Yeah, all that stuff. Announcements. We'll just go right into that. Apologies for last week. Last week I was dealing with some fun health stuff, but everything is good now. Recovering pretty quickly for the most part. Always wish it would be quicker, but what you gonna do? Yeah, so everything should be back to normal as far as timing wise goes, or as far as scheduling goes. That is pretty much it. We're gonna kind of take a break for now, even just talking about one-shot stuff, because there's just so much stuff down the pipeline right now that I know we're not gonna get to it for a while. But if you are interested in joining games like this, you should go to startplaying.games. Great place to check out being able to play with people from across the world, across the pond. Over there, Nav, I know Nav's not here right now, but if Nav was here, Nav would tell you that Nav is somewhere not where the rest of us are. And that's where I'll leave that. Yeah, so super cool site. Love it. Should be obvious that we're not really sponsored by them, because that was not the greatest pitch, which means that it's genuine, right? So,
but if you want to sponsor us,
yeah, do it. All right, cool. Yeah, that's it as far as announcements. If you are wanting to support the channel, best way to do so is to like and subscribe where you're watching this, whether that is on YouTube or Twitch. You can also check out our Instagram and TikTok at right down below there, right there. Drew, help me out. Right there. Perfect. Thank you. At It's a Long Story _TTRPG.
do it. Go there. Like, subscribe, be a follower.
What'd you say?
All are welcome.
We
are not a cult.
All right, I'm muting you forever in a second. Stop it. Sorry. My brain is mush already today. What am I gonna say? I forget. I don't know. So we're gonna just jump right in for those that were not here last session. We're going to need a recap of where we left off with the Wreckless. So, Robert, please take it away.
All right. Just so I am not getting everything stuck in the all jumbled up. Our last session was September 30th, correct? Or 29th?
That sounds right.
All right. We opened that session with our DM giving the description of a beautiful vision that was shown to Carr by Yora of the Watchers, I believe they are. I'm still new to a lot of the lore, but apparently quite a few of the figures were recognized by the party once Carr described them to everyone. In that vision, he witnessed Nala do something that a Kobamu from a different time was not a fan of, and this sort of stirred some infighting amongst them all. Um, Carr, being his honest self, though, immediately upon leaving the vision, rushed to tell Nala and the party the things he had seen. Um, she was not too receptive about believing the things she had done, but there were some in the party who noticed that she was not being completely forthright and honest about what she did and did not remember. Zed having come from a brief tense moment with some Ursa Thry inside of a yurt, where, as far as we know, one was prepared to kill him right then and there in fear of what sort of destruction he might wreak in the future. Uh, he came out and met up with us and heard the story of the vision and watched as Nala tried to, like, she tried to reach the rock on her own, but Carr pulled a very Bardy move and dimension doored in front of her in spectacular fashion. It was a very cool scene to behold. This was followed up by Zed making a request from Horus to get him over there as fast as he could in return for Horus's freedom, to which Horus obliged, much to the chagrin of the rest of the party. And that is now where we leave off. Zed, Nala, and Carr having teleported to some unknown land, and Horus left in the hands of Riaris, Ogra, and Kalinor, um, with no defense from their ire.
Nice. I love it. Awesome. Thank you, Robert. Robert's first time. Good job. Nice work. Very, very, very good. Please take that point of inspiration as we give everybody who's done who is doing the recap inspiration. Oh boy. Thank you. Anything else that?
Oh, yeah, anything else? Yes, I have a point of clarification, if
Sure.
you please. In reading your YouTube synopsis, it says the Wreckless make a rash decision. I want to question that the Wreckless made the rash decision. A Wreckless party member made a rash decision, but I that's all.
Yep.
You're here.
One person, and then the new guy who is not a part of the group yet.
I mean, the
That's it.
captain of the Wreckless.
Former
Yes.
captain to be, I'm sure.
The captain speaks for all and makes the choice for
Mutiny!
all.
Maybe when I'm on the ship.
Oh, that's good. That's
We're a
good.
long way from that.
Zed's lost all his princess points.
Cool. Yeah. Anything else to add, friends? All right. Cool. I think we are all good. Okay, cool. If you are just a heads up for you guys, if you're messaging me on Discord, I will see it on my phone, but it might be a little bit harder to respond right now. Discord is not working for my computer. Randomly, that just started this right when we load it up. So we'll make it work. So feel free to message me on there. Just it might take a little bit to get back. All right. I think got some fun plans for y'all.
Mhm.
I think I am ready. Are you guys ready?
Maybe.
Absolutely.
I think so. We'll see.
I've got
I
all
love
my
the confidence.
excuses prepared.
Time will tell.
Ogre and her 2 spell slots.
All right. Well, we're going to start this off with deciding. I would say it seems like it's pretty clear who should be rolling for one of the groups, as the decision was made very clearly. So, Drew, we'll say that you roll for the teleported.
Oh.
And who wants to roll for the left behind?
I mean,
I'll
I think
do
it's
it.
only fair that Ace does. You know, he caused the problem, right? That's the one way
You know
to
what?
go.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense.
Fine. Yeah. Okay.
I love that.
You make a valid point. You make a valid point.
All right, what am I rolling?
It's a D20.
I finally get to use the new dice. This is-
Starting it off strong, a natural 1. Right
I get
off
a
the bat.
nice
It's gonna
15.
be rough, hard to beat. Cool. All right. Well, that's interesting. All right. Give me 1 second. I lied. I'm not ready.
I think I know why Ace got that one. Ogre's gonna whap him. I did say as soon as he did that, Ogre was gonna hit him.
The sheer fear in his heart has made him lose all ability.
You
Just
should be
remember
lucky.
her
She's
blind
out of
spots.
rages.
Her blind spot's behind her. Just stay there.
She's all out of rages, so you're lucky.
Okay. So, we are going to start somewhere else. Zed, Carr, and Nala. I need you guys to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
That was a 7.
12.
Zed, as you disappear, there is a moment of dark, open void black, as if you were taking a no longer than a long blink, but something that is strange in feeling involuntary in that. I need you to roll me a medicine check with disadvantage.
Oh, that hurt. Oh! That was 2 nat 20s.
Did you really roll 2 nat 20s?
Yeah. 23 for both.
Wow. Okay. Holy cow. Way to start off. Incredible. Cool. All right. Well, I will say, unfortunately, the part of that nat 20 is to recognize that wherever you are is something that is, I would say, probably for Zed, kind of like unheard of. You are feeling this sensation before you're even able to kind of get a view and looking around. You're feeling this sensation of feeling stuck from the inside of your body, as if something on the inside is refusing to do its job. And I'll say with that nat 20, I'd like you to tell me how Zed is able to recognize that he's suffocating.
It's probably an intense burning in his gills and his lungs at the same time. That nothing's working right, and it's just a burn. Kind of like when you get cut and you throw salt in it, but he's just feeling that in both lungs and gills.
Okay. I would argue it's more than a burn. You have no air. Not little, zero. So I think at this point you feel that sort of sense of being choked. And I would like you to tell me what your Constitution modifier is.
It is a +1.
Okay. You will have 2 minutes before you fully run out of air. I will say with that nat 20, I'm going to give you an advantage on your perception check, but we're going to move over to Carr. So we'll come back to you on that number. Carr, you rolled a 12.
I did.
Great. Go ahead and give me that medicine check.
Okay. Is it also a disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay. That would be an 8. And a big dog.
Okay. There is definitely a moment here where I think for Carr, the air, something I think even with an 8 that you would feel, feels lighter. I would imagine that it almost feels like where you are transported to. For a second, you think that it's in the air, that there is no ground, that your talons, whatever they're perched on, is temporary or moving with you. Jack, could you please tell me what Carr's Constitution modifier is?
0.
Great. So Carr has 1 minute.
Okay. Great.
Carr does not know that.
Okay. Does he
For now.
know? Okay. Does he know he can't breathe?
He does not know that for now.
Okay.
So we'll say that kind of like start of that turn, as that is happening, that is what we're dealing with. I would like you also to give me a perception check.
Normal?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
An 8.
Nice.
I'm
Makes
not
sense.
playing a team, Dice. I'm not
Oh,
playing a
man.
team. Thank God.
All right. Nala also failed.
Oh, jeez.
However, she just got to the point of understanding that she is not able to breathe. Nala will have 3 minutes before she loses oxygen completely. Zed, what do we get on that perception check? That's you, Drew.
16.
16. All right, 16 is enough.
We're in a battle map screen already.
That's
Cool. That's pretty cool.
Ooh.
Oh, there's my house.
I can see my house from up here.
Okay. Oh, I thought I put you away. There we go. So, here we are. Zed, your perception. Actually, we'll start with Car's perception. So, with an 8, Car, you are able to notice some things. The ground beneath your feet feels coarse and hard. With your eyes opening, you feel this immediate sort of sense of pressure on them, but you're still able to see somewhat. Your wings, I would say, as you're trying to maybe like kind of like pull them in and fold them in, feels like it's a little bit harder to do that. And you see Nala looking at you wide-eyed. With an 8, I would say the expanse of what you see before you is wasteland. But what's even more strange is what's above you.
What's that? I'm sorry, I waited for a while.
How long have we been playing together? You think I'm gonna leave you hanging on that?
Yes, yes. 'Cause we've been
Okay.
playing for a long enough.
Okay. Yeah. So I think as you look up, you've seen stars before. That's not a strange thing. What is very strange for you is to see this impossibly large, curved ceiling that seems to be extremely concave, or excuse me, convex, as it's as the edges are kind of moving off to this to the sides, and you can see it. There is this massive blot of green in the center. That's what you can see with an 8. Zed, you see those things, but I'm going to ask, what is it that you're most interested in this moment?
Ooh. Right now is to get his bearings and
What does that mean?
be able to have his feet on a solid surface and breathe.
Okay. What was the perception check that you got?
It was 16, I believe. 15.
Okay, cool. With a 16, one of the strangest sort of things about this area, actually, the best way to put it is that everything is strange about this area. This place feels alien-like, different than anything you've felt before. Your concept of trying to find safety is, I would say, in this case, probably pretty. It's an hourglass timer that is going down very quickly to panic. The only thing that you do know is that behind you, lifting your hand off of what was being touched, you see not a rock, but a solid silver orb. It seems to, as you're pulling off it, you feel this kind of little bit of static electricity that is coming off of it. But it is. It does not seem to be helping you out in any way. What would you guys like to do? Actually, we'll give kind of a little bit of a thing here. So on this area where you guys are at, we're going to do the same thing we did with New Moon a couple weeks ago, where we're going to have, instead of 6-second rounds, you're going to have 30-second rounds. This is going to include double your movement, because we're going to be you'd be moving with difficult terrain anyways. But we will say double your movement because it's almost 4 times the amount. The effects of what you want to do, assume that if it is like a specific spell, that is 1 action. There's going to be some things that I may say you can do a little bit more on your turn, but for the most part, that's where we're at. We're in this weird sort of in-between spot. So if you guys would like, you could roll initiative now. And actually, honestly, for the other guys, you guys want to roll initiative, you certainly can as well. Just hold on to that number for now.
I got a 5.
Okay.
I got a 5, Joe.
I got a 17.
Cool. 1 second. Why Killer's picture just fully disappeared around somehow? What is happening here? Brandon, what'd you do? Just kidding. Love you, Brandon. Okay. All right. What do we get, Car?
Oh, you're muted.
5.
5 and Zed?
17.
17. Okay. Zed, you're going first.
And I know that I can't breathe.
You do. Yes, you know that.
Okay. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull a rope out of my back.
Okay.
And I'm gonna throw one into them and tie the other end to like a loop around my waist or to my belt.
Okay.
And
I'd like you to give me a sleight of hand check with disadvantage.
nat 1 for 5.
Great. You throw the rope. As you throw it, you notice that it is, for some reason, seemingly going past and above where Kara and Nala are going. And in that process, with that nat 1, you were confused and you let go.
Damn. Okay.
Nat 1.
This is gonna hurt me. How much do I have? 101. All right. I'm gonna do a weird Zed thing. I'm gonna grab a handful of coins and I'm gonna start flinging them straight forward in front of me, seeing that rope fly away. And I'm just gonna follow the path of the coins to see if they hit something, stop, something happens to it, so I know to stop. So I'm gonna fling a coin.
What direction?
Straight to the, I guess that would be west, the way we're facing.
Yeah, I'm not understanding what your intention is here.
Well, I seen the rope float away, so I'm pulling out my gold, like a handful of gold coins, and I'm flipping one coin straight forward, and I'm gonna follow the coin. So if something happens to the coin, like it gets zapped or just disappears, I know to stop before that point.
I see. So okay, I got what you're saying. So instead of like as you're moving forward, you're trying to throw something in front of you in case it reacts.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I like that a lot. Awesome. You throw the first coin forward. Take a point of inspiration for that. I love that. That's very cool. You throw the first coin forward 5 feet. You see it. You see it doesn't seem to disappear, but it does seem to be something's off, something strange. Obviously, above board, gravity is going to be working different here, but that's not something that you guys your characters would be very familiar with. So where would you like to go?
I want to go directly straight the way my character is facing.
Okay. So this is where your character's facing.
Yeah, so I want to go towards there.
Okay. How far?
You said we had double movement?
Yeah.
I want to move half my movement down that way.
Okay, just tell me how far you want to move.
So it would be 30 feet down that way.
Okay.
And then I want to fling another coin. But I want to do it in between those two swirling lights towards the mountain in the middle. Or that sand hill in the middle.
Okay.
And then I'm going to follow that 30 feet.
All right. As you get so this is 30. And at this point, I'm going to start to shift the map a little bit as something will come into view for you, Zed. But before that, looking at the sort of strange sort of wisps of this bluish light, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Oh, I'm not so good with those. Oh, maybe I am. That's a 19.
Okay, awesome. What you feel here is a total of 19?
Yes.
Okay. What you feel here is a very strange sort of a very strange and different sort of energy that almost feels like you're being drawn to it physically. In other words, almost as if it has some sort of like magnetic pull to it. I almost forgot. So before you, as you're kind of climbing up this hill, as we're ending your turn here, you do see something that is giving more of a sense of something feels like this is not real, like this is a dream, because the area that is before you seems to be like as if someone came into your mind and took the object in front of you away, and all that was left with was this white sort of tearing energy. As this is what you see. And you definitely got real close. Oh, baby. Oh, no. Who wants to be responsible? Jack shaking his head no. I don't want to do it, so I'm going to make Dan do it. Dan, roll me a d20.
Oh boy. That's not a 20. That's a 6. Sorry, 9.
9. Okay, cool. All right. Okay. It is now Nala's turn. Nala, looking at Yukar, is having an idea somewhat of what's going on, but in the interest of recognizing what is available here, you see her open her mouth, and you see the muscles in her throat move as if she's trying to talk. And immediately you notice that nothing is coming out. There is no air here to move that sound. So you are mute. But I will say that she kind of conveys that to you as like, you know, one of these notes, say, just with Nala being able to kind of give that sort of intuition, you'll just understand that. I'm going to say that is the end of Nala's turn, except for movement, because I would say that Nala's going to match your movement car if you are moving. Unfortunately, Dan rolled a 9.
I don't blame you, Dan.
Okay. I rolled a good roll, which is good for you all. Jack, you'll appreciate this.
Great. Oh, come on.
Remember these guys?
Oh my God. Yeah. I was already thinking when you said Zed was suffocating, like it was when Adim was. But now that I see those, yes. Okay, go.
I'll turn one. Zed, you see coming out of the fog is this are 3 vaguely humanoid-looking figures. That as they get closer, you feel less comfortable with even calling them humanoids. They have the typical sort of like arms and legs, ligaments, head. Their hair seems to be kind of like standing on like this long sort of mane that seems to kind of stand on end and extend out, but it definitely doesn't seem like hair. It would be more akin to looking like tentacles from an underwater creature that you're familiar with. Their eyes are 2 sets of yellow eyes that are kind of cut into slits on the side of their face, and their mouth themselves looks a little bit more like, I would say, like more like a mandible than like mandibles than anything. Very pulled back. Their skin is blue, and their tentacle-like hair is purple. As they walk through from the fog, they seem to be at ease somewhat, as all 3 of them crouch down and watch you. They will not do anything this turn. Car, your turn.
Question: do I see the 3? Does Car see the 3 things?
Give me a perception check. I'll give you another chance at it.
Well, my perception check before was really low. That's why I was asking. I already
Yep,
rolled.
that's why I'm giving you. I'm giving you another chance at it.
That's why I
Your
made
turn.
it. 17.
17. Cool. And then just a reminder for you all to kind of keep track yourselves on that. The end of your turn, or the end of the round, is the 30 seconds. Actually, I'll tell you the round, but make sure you guys remember your totals. Okay. 17.
Yes.
Yes, you see these figures. And I would say that with that, because you're kind of following where Zed ran off to, there is they are unlike anything you've seen before. As a creature who has seen several different types of creatures in his life.
And I've never seen them when transporting the dead.
No, never.
Okay, great. All right. Well, so first of all, Drew. Zed won't see this, but Nala sees Car just completely unafraid because he doesn't know fear. Even though Jack is very much afraid for Car. Car's like, interesting. Notices Nala, there's no air, and then goes, noted. Just completely like, all right, that's another parameter. Car shifts over to the ethereal. Are there any spirits in this place?
Oh, that's interesting.
Or is there the ethereal? I'm assuming the ethereal touches everything, but Car doesn't know. Can he see the ethereal here? He's going to try.
I would say something that is, even though Car has no fear, something that would be very haunting to Car in some way. There is nothing. And that is probably a first for Car. There is
so
zero.
That's not good.
Yeah.
But I noticed now when you say there's nothing on the ethereal plane, or I can't connect to the ethereal plane?
You are on the ethereal plane. There's nothing there.
Got it. Okay. So,
I will also say something very interesting in this moment. There's nothing there as far as like life forms. The sort of strange kind of ripped away, like the way I would kind of look at it is it's almost like this very sort of strange white on off-white static of this square shape behind where these creatures kind of stepped out of. It is also like that on the ethereal plane.
all right.
Something that is blocked from you in all manner of existence.
That's also bad. Okay. I don't know what else to do, and I'm mad the party split, but also Car is not going to let it split further. So Car is going to reach out with his telekinesis and grab the rope that's floating away and just bring it back to him.
I love it. Yeah, absolutely.
And then he's going to continue with the telekinesis because he got it with 60 feet. I think I know what Zed was going to do, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna grab one end of it when it gets to me, and then I'm gonna continue with the telekinesis and just loop it to Zed. Just walk it with my mage hand, my telekinesis. Just take it so it goes to Zed, 60 feet ahead of me as I move towards Zed.
Okay.
So I'm not throwing it. It's basically a spirit is guiding it there.
You're trying to kind of push it. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. How far do you want to walk? So I would say 60 feet. You don't need to go 60 feet. How far does your mage? I know telekinesis is 30, but how far is?
No, my telekinesis is 60.
Or 60.
My mage hand is 60.
That's right. Cool.
So what I want to do is, because I'm not sure where Zed's going, I see those things that really like that.
Yeah,
So what I want to do is I'd like to just move directly west.
Okay.
But then get the rope to Zed. So I'm holding one of it. He's got the other end of it. If that makes sense.
Yeah. How far do you want to go west?
I'm going to go for 30 feet to start with. So half of my movement, my potential movement, I'll go 30 feet west to start off with to see if I see anything else, because now I'm a little concerned. And then that should get the rope to Zed, because that's less than 60 feet.
Absolutely. Yeah. Do you want? Are you motioning for Nala to follow you?
I am going because I don't know what's going on, and Nala may have better clue because of what I saw. I'm thinking maybe something might come back to her. And she's more than capable of seeing where I'm going. I'm not running from her. I'm walking. But just to be, because Carr does not know fear, but he does know anger. When the rope gets to Zed, my telekinesis opens his hand and just throws it in it and closes his hand over it. Like, son of a bitch.
Cool.
Do I see anything different from where I am now?
I would say so. The perception check you got before was a 17, I believe.
This last time, yes, the most recent one.
Give me. I'll say with that. Give me a nature check.
My dog is being very needy today. Let me see. Ooh, nat 20 for a 24. I like that better. Thank you, Dice, for listening to me. I'm not playing a demon.
Wow. That's interesting. Okay, cool. Sweet. So what a great time for the total. What is the grand total?
24.
24. Okay, great. Carr, you see as you're like looking around, there is something that is drawing you in a way that is this is not the situation right now, but it is something that is miraculous and familiar in a way that feels almost like this strange kind of dream state that you can't help but continue to have your eyes kind of flick skyward. You realize that you're on the moon.
I'm glad Carr realized that, because Jack knew.
Yeah, I want to make sure. Yeah, that's probably fairly obvious at this point. But yeah, you are on the moon, and looking at in case it comes up.
Feet for dimension door. Okay. Can't dimension door back. Okay.
No, I can't imagine that they're that far. Not yet. One thing I will give on top of that is that you see the islands, you see Astera, and you see that there is somewhere beyond. It's a smaller land mass compared to Astera, but you see it.
In which direction? North, south, east, west from Astera?
West.
West. Okay. Another landmass from Astera west. Okay.
Sorry, I can't math. East. Excuse me.
East. Darn it, Joe! I thought you were going to tell me where that trade route was finally going. No, if you're talking about where the brass light is, then that's east.
Yeah. Okay.
I would
Trying.
on your map. There's a trade route that goes to the west and off the map, and Adeem's always want to know where that went.
That's just long gone. It doesn't exist anymore.
Damn it! Okay.
Until like 10 years from now, when we reopen the world and.
Of course, yeah. Okay, so before I move the rest of my way, I'm gonna Car's gonna look for something else, especially now that he realizes he's on the moon. But a stone led him here. Are there other footprints?
Oh.
And where are they going? Not Zed's. I know where Zed went. Are there others? Because now that I'm kind of away from this, I want to like just give like where should I be going?
Ironically, I would say we do know that footprints of the moon do last a lot longer.
They do.
So carrying over those facts.
Not as smart as Horace, but he's not dumb.
Carrying over our historical facts from Times Kids. Thank you, Times Kids. You do see other sets of footprints. One of these. Oh my gosh, that nat 20. Oy, oy, oy. Roll me a d4.
Okay. Oh, d4. One moment, processing. 3.
Cool.
That's okay.
You see a couple different sets of footprints. The ones that seem to be kind of like sort of scattered. There are a couple that seem to be scattered out, and look to be in like kind of like not heading a specific direction. And those are weirdly like kind of like webbed, sort of clawed kind of look. Something that you're not familiar with at all.
Okay.
So totally alien to Car. But you also see, I would say, you see humanoid, like very humanoid, like seemingly like a footprint of a shoed human or elf that is in line with a set of extremely familiar footprints. As one of them that you recognize are definitely Eric Cochran.
Okay, where are those heading?
Good question. Both of those are heading in the direction towards this strange kind of reality ripped area.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to line myself up. I'm not sure where the footprints are on the ground, but I want to use my next 30 feet to get to where the footprints are. But since I know I can't talk to Nala, but she's watching me, I start using, one hand is holding the rope to Zed, but with the other hand, I'm drawing a line with my fingers as I'm walking towards the footprints to get her to notice the footprints so she knows where I'm going.
Okay, yeah. No roll necessary, I'd say. Yeah, she definitely sees that.
And then I use my other 30 feet to go where the footprints are going. I'll walk in those footprints. In fact, I'll even do my best to put my feet in the Eric Cochran footprints.
Okay. I'll say like once you get, I don't know if you can hear me. Once you get about here is where you could connect to those.
Sure.
So 5, 3. So yeah, so right at that last point, as you do that, Car, you put your foot in. By Eric Cochran standards, does Car have particularly big feet?
No, he's well. Actually, I forgot that I'm 6'1" when I'm fully standing. I'll say that I'm a little above average. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Would you say like thinner, like or like
thinner, I'm not
average thin? Yeah.
So they're average, a little above average in size, but also very spindly.
Cool. These are just as big as yours, but a little wider.
Like someone who carries a two-handed sword. Okay. Okay. Well, then, I mean, if that's as far as I get, then that's where I am. I will, while I'm pointing to Nala with my hand, since my mage hand is near, since my telekinetic force is near Zed, I'm gonna poke him on the shoulder so he'll look at me or look in my direction, so he has a chance to see that I'm pointing out footprints.
Okay. Yeah, nice. I love that. Same thing. Yeah, I would say Zed. You notice the footprints. You also notice that actually, I'll give just because this is kind of up your alley. Zed, give me a survival check.
All right. That is going to be a 12.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you see what Car sees. Sets of footprints. There may be some older ones that are just really hard to make out. So you know there's probably there's more than just the 2 set of footprints and these figures here. I will say with the 12, the strange footprints that are kind of going off the path look to be from the feet of these creatures right here. All right. Did you want, just to make sure, mechanically speaking, we're on the same page, Car, did you want Nala to follow you or to stay there?
I don't indicate,
Okay.
but I am pointing at the footprints so that way, if she decides that she wants to come to me, she can.
I think for her, she'll come to you in that movement because that's half of her movement. She feels more comfortable to be able to kind of get back.
Okay, yeah.
But actually, that brings up my other point with this. You know what? That natural 20 nature check is pretty great. And Zed, you already rolled a natural 22. I'm going to allow both of you guys to go ahead and roll acrobatics or athletics with advantage.
Let me see. Okay, acrobatics, because I have a little bit of fun. Advantage, you said?
Yes.
19.
I did athletics for 23.
This would be a horrible, horrible time for the opposite to happen for Zed, where instead of 2 nat 20s, you roll 2 nat 1s. As you guys definitely notice in your walking, like that difficult sort of movement here, there's a certain point, I would say, like for Zed, you, I would say you probably kind of try to push off a little bit more as you're noticing like things are kind of moving a little bit slower. And as you do so, you realize that there's like a second of like worry that you're not going to get back to the ground. So you kind of steady yourself and recognize like, I'm not going to do that again. Car and Nala, you recognize the same. So you guys are good. You're not going to, there's no chance of you floating off into space.
Can I do one other thing
Mhm.
as I'm moving? I want to drag heavily one of my wings
Okay.
from the stone following me.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure how we got where we got, but I'm thinking if they're following us, they're going to need something. So I'm making as deep of a divot from the stone as I can, even though it went away from the footprints, but I'm just dragging my wing so there's a clear marker of I went this way.
Okay. Very cool. Awesome. Sweet. Okay. That is going to end this round. So make sure the number that I gave to you. Actually, we'll go ahead
I have
and
one
just.
left. I have one round left. So I know exactly where it is. Has Car realized he can't breathe yet?
Yes. Yeah, I would say at the end of that round, you definitely notice. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Nala has 1.5. Zed, how much do you have? So your Constitution modifier.
1.
Total of 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, so total of 1 is 2 for you, which is 3 for Nala. So
Yeah.
Nala at 2.5. Yeah, cool. All right, that sounds right. Okay. Lucky that Nala has surprisingly a +2 in Constitution. All right. So that is going to end the round there. So Car comes down to a 0.5. Nala comes down to a 2.5. Or 2.5. And Zed comes down to 1.5. And I'm going to say, with the amount of time, considering it being like 30 seconds, you guys are it's enough time for you guys to be aware. Oh, there's the problem. I can't breathe.
Oh, there's no air. Okay.
Cool. All right. So in the meantime, off somewhere else.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Back at the ranch. So I did move this a little bit so hopefully it should line up. At least relatively okay.
Yay, we're back home. Good job.
You did it!
Yay!
If anybody was wondering, man, is Joe going to just do full digital map for this set? Yes, for this, because we have two groups of people in two fully different locations. All right. So we are going to keep those pieces on the board unless we absolutely have to move them for a couple different reasons. We'll find out. Also, I apologize, Robert. I did not get Horus done. I didn't even realize Horus wasn't done until about 5 minutes before we jumped in. I was like, oh, man, there was one thing to do.
It is quite all right.
Cool. But we are going to pull your initiative up. So we'll start. I'll roll for Kaelinor. Okay. Kaelinor got a 10. Yaris.
25.
Whoa, nice. Ogre.
21.
I'm good.
Horse.
An 8.
8. Okay. All right. So to represent the distance, if you guys, oh, dang it, that's exactly what I didn't want to move. Back up. Come on.
That was like a jump scare.
Yeah, it's on. Actually, you know what? I can fix it. Okay. So you guys are going from one corner of the map to the other corner of the map. So we'll have Riaris right here with Ogra and Kaelinor in tow, and Horus behind them there. So far, actually, I'm going to roll initiative for okay. Riaris, is going to be your turn before it is before anybody else's, and then just to kind of clarify here, I don't know if you guys can see it from there, but you notice that little kind of it's like has a little electrical arc thing on it at the top.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That's where you're headed. Assumedly, I don't know.
You weren't kidding about the map. I thought it was from the top to bottom.
Mm-hmm. All the way. Cool. All right, Riaris, you're up first.
I think I will immediately turn towards Horus and just say, what in the spirits did you just do?
People have been teleporting back and forth all day. They'll just come right back, won't they?
I have no idea, but I don't think so. Well, that's a problem if they're gone. Shit. Well, we shouldn't stay here. I think we should all go. We should all go to the stone. What do you guys think? Ogre, okay, horse. I mean, you're in this thing. What are we doing?
Ogre doesn't want to take him with us.
If
Why?
I have to
Why?
choose between you guys and the Ursa Thry, I'm picking you guys every time.
Okay, I mean, I don't know if that's much of a choice, but sure. Why Ogre? It's it's not his fault. It's Zed's fault. Whatever's. Okay,
Fine. Fine.
I'm gonna take out a knife or something, and I'm gonna break the bindings on Horace's wrists.
You got it. Okay.
Right.
Oh, also, just for clarification, for you guys, we are on 6-second rounds.
Yeah, that was I
Perfect.
spoke very fast. I'm like a movie announcer, read the subtitles there. I'll be quicker. And I think I'll just, as I cut it, just look at Horace, be like, no turning back now. Anything you do to help us get over the quicker, and just start running. Just start heading that way.
You got it. Cool. Riars, as you start heading there, as you're kind of cutting the ropes, go ahead and give me a perception check.
20. 20.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you definitely see a couple of the, I'd say at this point, oh yeah, okay, cool. I rolled a 19. You see 3 heads of Ursa Thry turn in your direction. You get the feeling they're going to start to become aware of what happened and is happening.
Take it back a second. Was there any noise or sound or whatever from the stone? Is there anything residual going on that's indicating this?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, great question. So you would hear what sounds like sort of like a short, abrupt, kind of like the sound of like a clap of thunder that was like weirdly cut short, where the echo itself even kind of dissipated. That's a great question. So yeah, there was noise.
There was noise, and is that stone still crackling with
Yes.
energy over
Yes,
there?
it is.
Okay, cool. That definitely wasn't the other before. Okay, yep. I'm gonna start taking off.
Okay.
And I think I'm gonna go 25 feet. I don't know why, but I think just so to make sure I don't leave anybody in the dust. Not worried about catching up.
All right. Ogre, it is your turn.
Ogre's gonna look at Horace and see he doesn't look like he's an athlete. He's like he's made of tissue paper.
Is this guy is he super toned or is he made of tissue paper? Can't be both.
Yes.
Depends on the time
Like-
of the day.
Ogre is going to. It says giant, but I don't. And this is all difficult terrain, right?
Not yet.
Okay, that answered that question. It says giant, so I think it can work. I want to wild shape into a giant lizard. Before I
Okay.
do, I'm going to tell Horace, get on Ogre.
Okay.
And then you just see Ogre transform into this pink and green giant lizard.
Okay. CR half or lower. Okay. What? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll allow. I'll say, Ogre, if you would like to use your. I would say it's an action to be able to kind of command Horus to be able to kind of jump on you there.
Can I just grab his arm and throw him on my back before I wild shape, since
That would-
interacting with an object?
that's not an object, that's a person. So no. And I would say because of that, I'm sticking with my original thought. Yes, that's an action to do.
All right.
I do appreciate the hustle always.
Okay.
Yes, a giant lizard. Let's do it.
See you turn into a giant lizard.
No doubt. Okay. Giant lizard. Kind of like an armadillo-like basilisk. All right, and then Horace, you are choosing to jump on.
I'm sorry, I had to refresh. What was that?
It's okay. Is Horace jumping on?
Yes. Yes.
All right, you got it. Go ahead and Ogrizzard. You have your
Lizard org? Lizard org?
Sure. Lizard org. All right. Where would you like to go? You following Riaris?
Yeah. I get 30 feet, and I do not get difficult terrain.
Is this difficult terrain?
This is not difficult terrain yet.
Yet. Right.
What's
It
your...
was when we were going the first time.
Well, I just don't think we've reached those bogs quite yet, but we'll be there soon.
Yeah.
It's a good thought.
I could just imagine what you look like when the lizard's just going.
Well, yeah, I'm like looking over my shoulder, like, are they coming? And like, oh god, and there's just.
Are you going to the giant lizard variant?
I think I did that by accident.
That's all right. I'll give it to you.
Okay.
What is it? What is the lizard? You got to tell me what it is.
It's like what, you've seen those lizards that like run across the pond or water?
Jesus lizards, yeah.
Yeah, kind of like
Yep.
that. So I imagine you're like giving him a piggyback, and then I just stand up straight and just.
Do they stand up straight when they run across? I don't think so. They do?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, I'm saying I need to. That's what I'm doing during break.
There's a few lizards that run on 2 feet, and to see a giant one would be absolutely mortifying.
That's
And you're holding
terrifying.
on like Yoda on my back.
Oh my.
Incredible. Cool. All right. I assume that is Ogre's turn.
That is my
All
turn.
right. It is now the bear's turn. Okay. So this turn, one of them is. Good call on grabbing Horace, actually. So I rolled 3 for 3 of the bear's dad's choices. 2 of them have stayed back, trying to kind of spend more time sort of like figuring out the situation. But one of them immediately just books it towards in your guys' direction, which means it is going to get within range with its dash to. See a little better. All right. And that means it is Kalenor's turn. I don't think Kalenor's going to really just risk it. Everybody's kind of in the same vein here. So she will disengage and just run. All right. Which means it is now Horace's turn.
Horus on the back of Ogra, she just like says to her, "I'm sorry for any wrong that I might have done to you. Please just get me out of here." And I cast haste on Ogra.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. I love that. Sweet. Anything? First off, what does it look like when you cast haste on Ogre's arm?
I think like he raises a hand and like that hand is like vibrating like reverse flash when he gets ready to slice through people. But I lay a hand on Ogra and then her form starts to vibrate as if trying to keep back a racehorse, but it's just like rearing ready to go.
Awesome. Incredible. Ogre, go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Those aren't her strong suit. A 4, that will become a 1.
Beautiful. Awesome. Ogre, have you ever turned into a giant lizard before?
I don't think so.
Great.
So-
You're just wildly impressed with how fast you can go as a lizard.
Well, she thinks lizards are really fast, so it may be even faster than the horse. Ogre's gonna give everybody lizard rides instead of horse rides now.
Incredible. I love it. Sweet. That is anything else on Horse's turn?
No, that is it. I'm gonna leave it up to my dear friend Ogre to get us out of there.
Very cool. All right. At the top of the round here, Riaris, give me a... Actually, this isn't for Riaris. I'm just going to say, Dan, roll me a d20 at the top of the round. 15 or higher.
Oh, that is a 15.
No way! Cool.
It is. It's it.
Kobamu has entered the race.
Oh, no. Is that good or bad? I don't know.
Oh no. The Kool-Aid man's chasing after us.
Okay, cool. So, initiative. Oh yeah, I have advantage. God, I love barbarians. All right, that is 19. Sweet. Oh, great. That's so useful. Okay, cool. Riaris, it is your turn.
Okay, would I have noticed the spell of Horus?
Oh, good question. I'll give you an Arcana check for sure.
Uh, 13.
13. All right. 13, you definitely notice that there's some sort of spell, and I'd say like kind of like looking at the residual sort of effect of it, you still experience that familiar sort of sense. I don't know if it's a taste, a smell. You tell me.
Sure. Yeah, I think. Ooh, smell is interesting. But yeah, I think it's almost like a dizziness behind the eyes a little bit, as well as like just. It's always like the smell of ozone. You know, that type of.
Yeah.
Something different there of just what. But with the other smells going on here, it's a little bit tricky to tell, I think. I think maybe my question was, would I know like what type of spell with his action or anything like that? I don't know that I would.
Not with a 13.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna kind of look at everybody and say, if we can go faster, we should definitely try to go faster. I think Ogra has made them aware of us, and I will bonus action cast Expeditious Retreat on myself, and go ahead and start moving. So I want to go rushing right towards that rock there.
You got it.
So I'll use my movement, and then I will use then with my bonus action. I use the dash action. So I'm moving again.
Okay. What's the full amount of movement you got with that?
So 30, 30, 60, and then I will dash, I think, as well with my action. I should be able to do that with all three of them.
Expeditious Retreat doubles your movement?
When you use it, you get when you cast a spell and then as a bonus action, it gives you the dash spell as a bonus action. So I don't know if you can double dash, but yeah.
So you're able to dash as an action and you're able to dash as a bonus action. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yep. Yeah, that's gonna work. Cool. And then we might as well just no, we don't have to have that yet. Let's do some math. So right now we're at 120. Is that math right?
90 movement for me.
You 35 feet?
30. Regular, bonus, and action. 30, 30, 30.
30 dash 30. Oh, you're right. Yep, 90. Yep. Thank you. Okay, so once we get to here, I'll zoom out. As soon as we get to the first pool, is where the difficult terrain starts.
Sure.
I already forgot the number I just left on. 30?
I think you moved me 30. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I guess I'll be able to move 30 more feet. If it's after.
Yeah.
Cool. Hell yeah.
Cool. All right. Bag is gonna get you there a little faster. Okay. Sweet. Yeah. Excellent. Very good movement. Was there anything else that Riaris wanted to do in his turn?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Give me an Arcana check. DC's 25.
So a natural 20 or bust. You got it, sir. That was not close with a 3.
Cool. Yeah. A lot of work. A lot of work doing all this. It's a lot of like high knees. Just, yeah. A lot of it. Cool. All right. It is now Ogre's turn.
Haste doubles my movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it does.
As I feel myself getting faster, I look at Kaelinor, and she's doesn't have anything to help her move fast that Ogre can remember.
She has used Expeditious Retreat, and she does have that still a few times.
Yeah, she has that, so she can use that.
Okay. So Ogre knows she can go pretty fast. Then with 60 movement, I'm going to dash to 120.
You got it.
So you just see that lizard just take off.
I think you pass for yards, and I'm kind of dodging the holes, trying to knock it in the water. I still go as fast as I can.
Like Captain America running next to
a little bit. Yeah.
But a giant pink and green lizard.
Yeah.
And you just get that weird look that she's as she passes you.
As you pass, just as oh, I see, give him a ride as you then zoom by, see how it is.
And Ogre just shrugs as she runs.
I had to choose the spikiest lizard. Okay. Horace, you might fall off. Sorry. Okay, with that, 120 feet with no difficult terrain is huge. You're able to get all the way there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You're moving so fast that Horace is almost upside down. Just hanging off of the side of this giant lizard.
But he'd have to make a dex to hold on to me as we're going this fast.
Why are you trying to make it harder? You trying to kill everybody?
No.
No, I think with a lizard you're able to kind of just There's something to grab onto.
Yeah, the wind shear
My
just, like
tail.
rushes over me. You know, if you stay low enough on the motor.
Yeah, I like it. Cool. All right. With that, it is unbelievably, it is Kobamu's turn, which is so good because right after that is the bear's turn. If that isn't obvious why yet.
That's why I grabbed Horace.
Yeah. So you see Kobamu come up to one of the bears. Okay. Is going to spend his action trying to talk, trying to kind of like talk the bear down to no avail. But he will have an opportunity attack when it's bear's turn, which, hey, lo and behold, it is. All right, gang. Let me show you all these bears.
I just imagine the gummy bears, them bouncing across the map.
Not even close. Not even close, Sarah.
I know.
So much worse.
Mm-hmm.
That is 6 bears
That's a lot of them.
on Kobamu.
Ooh.
As the process of trying to talk them down forces them to forces the bear that is there to try to move forward to try to catch up to Kaelanor. And Kobamu is going to... He tried. He's going to take an opportunity attack to attack recklessly. Whoa. God damn it. I'm so mad I don't have the dice cam up. Those are 2 nat 20s.
That's happened twice tonight. That's crazy.
Why are
That's
you copying
happened
me?
twice. That's so weird. Take a picture of that real quick.
Yeah, put it in the chat.
Wow.
I'll put it in during the break. I need to. But you also see the random AAA I have in there. Okay. Wow, that's crazy. Interesting. Shit, this math is hard.
Does that mean Kobamu hits him and it explodes?
No, unfortunately, these guys are pretty beefy.
They're beefy bears.
Beefy bears. And he does not have his, even though as many as his weapon, he does not have his weapon on him. That is 16 plus 12. 16 plus 12 is
18. 28.
28.
28. Thank you. And then 2d8 plus 6. 8 plus 6 is 6, 2. Not adding the rage bonus, which I think is plus 5. No, plus 3. That's silly. Okay. Kobamu did 45 points of damage with a opportunity attack. As a reaction. So just a nasty sort of... we hear this like... Kaelanor hears this sickening sort of crack as Kobamu takes a just raging sort of fist and punches The creature punches the bear as bear is turning, knocking into the shoulders. We hear this crack of a dislocated shoulder. That bear is going to stop running, turn, and go to attack Kobamu with the rest of them. So, bonus action, he would rage, because that would have sucked for him. Where's my d20s? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna read these numbers for you guys. 5, 4, 5, 7, 3, and 17. Only one of them hit.
Wow.
For the first attack. That's a crit. And 2 more hits. 3 hits. Okay, cool. I'll do that math later. Crit and 2 hits. Okay, but he is holding off 6 bears by himself. As on Kaelinar's turn, Kaelinar turns around, sees that, and goes, "Oh shit!" Casts Expeditious Retreat, and is hauling ass. Okay.
All I think is Mulan. Get off the roof! Get off the roof! Get off the roof!
Cool. All right, and it is now Horse's turn.
How many feet is Kobamu away from?
He's like 120. He's like most of the distance.
160.
160.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Once you get there, Horse like hops off of Ogra's back and looks back and sees, Kobamu just getting raided by all these bears. And I guess this would probably be the first time anyone would see him looking, concerned about the well-being of someone else. Intrinsically, he doesn't want to be the cause of anyone else getting hurt. So he kind of just stumbles through the bog and yells out to the rest of the party, "Are we really just going to leave him?" Kind of like fishing for whether or not he should do something to save Kobamu.
Yeah, I'll say with that remark, Riaris, Ogra, Kaelinor, you all kind of turn around and see the situation that Kobamu is in. It is weirdly kind of like primal more than anything. I mean, there are like attacks that are kind of coming there. It's hard to tell whether or not this is with intent to kill.
I don't really want to leave him, but we don't have much of a choice. He'll be okay. Trust me on this. He'll be okay. If you can do something to help him, then that's great, but I don't know that we can wait for him.
I'm going to give, we'll say DC 25 at this point. DC 25 history check for Riaris, Horus, and Ogra.
Come on.
27.
2.
Incredible. Ogre with a 2, you are pretty sure that being a ogre wizard is awesome.
I
Ogre's
got a
even
I got
taller
a
now.
1 for a 0. So also Ogre's Blizzard is cool too.
Yeah, Riarts is also impressed with Ogre's Lizard. Horace with the 27. The concept of how magic works and building into this device that you are right here on, I'm going to give you a free object interaction as you are relatively pretty sure about something to the point that I would imagine you try it out. It's up to you. I don't want to make your character do anything, but do you try to touch the stone?
Well, I know I couldn't honestly. Above board, I couldn't tell whether or not we wanted to save Kabamu because I could save him the same way I helped out Zed. But
Yeah,
if we are moving forward,
I'm with you. You're jumping the gun a little bit to the being able to kind of give the explanation on why. So above board 27 is a success. I'm giving you the opportunity to do something that would be very useful.
then I brain blast and I do it. I
Cool.
go to object interact with it.
You got it. Yeah. So I think on your turn, you kind of like closer. There's something about the idea of how magic items work. To a certain degree, the more complicated the item is, the more requirements you need to be able to access and move it and be able to do that. And you're, Horace, you're a relatively powerful wizard. So maybe it's just, having enough arcana to, having that connection to the weave or what have you, maybe it's that. And then the more you think about it in this moment of this kind of slow down bullet time, the more you think it's not that. You're pretty sure there is a sense of this stone that ties more to what I would identify as more of almost a religious thing of you having to be worthy. And as you think about that, you test your hypothesis, you touch it, nothing happens. With a 27, you think a watcher needs to use this stone to travel through it. Which was a story that you just for I think pretty much for the first time just heard.
Yeah. I sort of take both hands off of it and come to terms with, my academic way isn't going to, solve this problem. So I stumble back just to where Kobamu reaches my 150-foot range of upcasting vortex warp. I stretch out both of my hands.
Whoa.
Sort of.
Oh, lost Joe.
Oh,
Vortex warped Joe away.
I did. My power was just too.
Damn, man. Ran it down. Jeez.
Sorry. There's this button on my mouse that for some reason I've been hitting a lot lately.
The eject
Yeah,
button.
I got that button too.
But yeah,
That's I never realized Vortex Warp increases the range of new upcast. That's so good.
Yep.
Cool. What level are you casting Vortex Warp at?
4th level, so that makes it extended range to
1
100
second, sorry.
feet.
Oh.
We have angered the gods.
Yeah, this happened last time too when I hit this button. I'm so sorry, Rob. I have no idea why it would be something that you need to affect on. But if you could jump out and come back in. I know you have the level for this, so I'll move your minis.
Okay. All right.
Cool. So you're teleporting Kobamu all the way to you.
Yes.
Great. All right. And that's exactly what happens. As this raging bear kind of comes up and like pulls up a fist right near, and you see his eyes glowing an extremely bright and a extremely bright blue, as you see like kind of this same sort of electricity set kind of like arc off of them, as you realize you feel like you're right in your answer. Kobamu needs to be with you guys.
I like panting, drop down to one knee tired with my hands raised, like trying not to get absolutely obliterated, and just say to him, "We need you to get to the rest of them."
What Kobamu do?
I like raise a hand and just say, "Just come with us."
Cool. Yeah. He takes a step for the first, something that I think Horace, like having this moment as you see the damage that Kobamu took. You see there's like cuts over his body and all that stuff. As you see him kind of like stand, he kind of like nods, kind of like pensively. You're not entirely sure if it's trust all the way there, but it seems like you guys are all working together. So there's a very cool moment where you see this massive 9-foot tall Ursa Thry look at you, nod, and then take a step behind you, basically in blocking your view of the bears that are on their way. Very cool. All right, sweet. Well, this makes things a heck of a lot easier. All right. That was Horse. Anything else on Horse's turn?
That is it for me.
Okay, you got it. Back to the top of the order is Riars.
I think, man, what whiplash. Dealing with this and like, talk with Kid Joke and be like, just stand over there, I'm gonna get more. And then all of a sudden Kobamu is just there and he's like, oh shit. All right.
Yeah, that was huge. That took out a massive amount of, like, after this round we would have had to switch to the other ones, and that would have been a full round of figuring that out. That was huge.
All right. Let's go. Let's go and just race off and try to make my way to the stone.
You got it. What's your movement?
I'll use my. I have 30 feet. I'll use my bonus action for expeditious retreat for another 30. And if I need to use more, I will use more. I use my action dash if I need to.
Okay, cool. You got it. You're there. Cool. And I'll if you'd like to just like say like hold your object interaction to touch the stone, certainly can.
Yeah, I think so. I think I am. Yeah, I'm right there by the stone and kind of like holding out a hand. If anybody needs to like grab it, I can help them get out of the muck.
Yeah, I love that. That's a cool scene. Sweet. Ogrizard.
Okay. I'm just checking a few things, so 1 second. It is essentially the exact same thing I have here. So, Ogre's going to stay in the lizard form, and I am going to connect myself to Riaris and hold out my lizard hand for the next person. Like we're full like chain of monkeys type of thing.
Hand or tail?
Tongue? Come on. What?
Yeah, tongue's good too.
Love it.
Cool.
And then the other side is the tail.
Okay, cool. Like it. Awesome. All right. We'll just kind of run through this real quick. Kobamu just it's Kobamu's turn, comes up. Well, we'll move on Horace's turn to come up and grab it. And is there anything else you need to do? They're not going to reach you in time. Yeah. Yep. I assume that's what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
Actually, sorry. I am going to drop I am dropping the lizard form after I looked more closely at the stats. So, action, dropping lizard form, but I'm still like grabbing on to Riaris and holding out my hand for another person.
I'm going to ask why you're dropping your lizard form.
Ogre doesn't know what's going on there, and she feels like, what if it's like in the water and I can't do anything as a lizard in the water?
Okay.
I can always change into another animal.
All right. I like it. Good answer. Sweet. All right. With that, the bears kind of run forward as Kobamu. You see everybody kind of grabs a hand, and Kobamu kind of looks at Uriaris and just seems lost on what to do.
Stone. We need you to activate the stone. You have the power, big man. Just touch.
Your blue eye thingy.
He was about to reach out and touch it, and then Ogre says that, and now he goes, "What?"
Horse is just come on.
Just trust us. It's touch the stone. It'll be good.
Okay. And you see him touch it, and we hear this very loud, and you all disappear from this land. And with that, we'll take our 10-minute break. See you guys in 10.
Fuck you, Zach.
And we are back. As we come back in, we yeah, cool. You guys are appearing close enough where for Carr, I assume Jack's coming back, but where Carr and Nala are able to see you and you are able to see them. We'll go and just handle this while we're waiting for okay, go. Jack's back, we're good there. We are going to start with them, and then you guys are going to be put back into the initiative order the way your initiative started out. So and sorry, actually it's not Carr. Carr's last. What am I talking about? So we start with Zed. Zed, give me a... No, I'd say you see them as well. One other thing, too, that I should make it clear for Zed, with those 2 nat 20s that you rolled, not only, Zed, are you sure that you are not able to breathe here, you know that you're going to last 3 rounds. But it is your turn. You see your other friends appear with Kobamu. As we'll handle their kind of inspiration of this moment here in a little bit. But what would you like to do in your turn? You're muted.
I see these footprints that Carr pointed out, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am technically tied to Carr, or I'm holding the rope.
Tied, you're holding the rope.
Okay. I am going to follow those footprints as fast as possible. And even if I'm dragging Carr and Nala along, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. How long is that rope?
50 feet.
You sure? There's just 50 feet of rope?
I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Let me see.
I may have misheard when I said 60. If that's the case, I'm sorry.
We'll call it 60 feet of rope. That was my bad.
60 feet.
Should be, if you pulled it from your inventory, I should tell you exactly how long it is.
50 feet.
50 feet. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Minus
So
50.
it is, it's fine. It's 60. That's fine.
It can be 52. I don't think I ever was more than 50 feet away from when I was throwing it around. So, I mean,
That's a good point. Yeah. We'll say it's 50. And in this case, because they are closer to you, that was the last thing he did, so there would be a little bit of slack there. So we'll say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah. So you can move 25 feet without having to move anybody. But I will tell you, those tracks are going headlong into these creatures.
Hmm. Can I make an insight check on them to see if they seem like they're more on the intelligent side? Like, would they be more like a person, or more like if I threw food, they'd go after the food like a dog?
I will say this is not insight. This would be nature. DC for this is 25, and you're welcome for that 25. You've never seen this creature
20.
before. Yeah.
Oh no, it's a 16.
All right.
I could burn my inspiration now. Do I want to burn it?
1 in 20 chance. Check's smiling at me. I see that.
No.
That's 5%.
It's a whole 5.
All right, so those are going towards these creatures, And so far, they seem like they are not a threat.
I'm not
Like-
playing that game. What do you want to do, Zed? These creatures are unlike anything you've seen before. It is with that roll, it is impossible to determine what they're doing exactly. I would say like even like from their position point, like they're bending down. It's hard to say like are they bowing or are they positioning themselves to be ready?
Gotcha.
No clue.
I'm going to full-blown run towards them,
Cool.
and I'm going to do something stupid, which is try to use my trident to launch myself over them, stick it in the ground, and launch myself over the top of them.
You got it. Cool. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw once you get within 10 feet of them.
I'm going to burn my inspiration for that. 19.
19. I'm going to tell you right now, you just made it. So you are already kind of holding your breath as you are running, and then you are going to try to take your trident and launch over them.
Yeah.
Cool. I love it. I'll give you style points on that. I'll tell you what, I'll even give you disadvantage on their opportunity attacks on you. Give me an athletics check.
Joe being nice is terrifying. I'm just feeling
Oh,
that, man.
that's a 23.
Oh my god.
Incredible. Awesome. Oh, I should have got my dice cam ready during the break. My bad. That is on the die, it is a 5, a 9, and a nat 20. As you launch yourself over, say, give me another Constitution saving throw.
15.
That is a fail. At the end of this round, you're going to have one more round left. As you feel, as soon as you get into their pocket of airspace, you see 3 of them. Actually, what is Zed's armor class?
15.
Oh, that 9 would hit too. Give me another Constitution saving throw.
18.
18 is the DC to beat. Holy shit. Wow. Okay, cool. All right, let me give some damage. As you are launching yourself, it seems like one of those creatures was almost ready for that exact thing. As they launch themselves up to attack you. Wow. Wow. That's 40 points of damage on the crit, slashing.
All right, that's almost double my health right now.
So, are you down?
Yep.
Okay. All right. You launch yourself over. You're able to kind of hold on, but you are still. I'm going to rule that you were unconscious, but we're still counting that round before you were suffocating. As you fall prone on the other side. I forgot to roll initiative for these guys, I think. No, I didn't. Yep, got it. Cool. Sweet.
I don't even think Uncanny Dodge would have saved me from that. Because I only had 27.
Yeah, I mean, 40 would make it 20.
Oh, okay.
I'll let you do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do uncanny dodge.
Okay. So you still have a chance. Oh, close. 9. You're down. It's from the other one that hit.
Gotcha.
And I'll say, Zed, as you fall unconscious, the only creature that missed you, at the end of your turn, picks you up, with ease, by the foot, and is holding you upside down, kind of like staring at you as you're kind of like losing vision. So you're face to face with one of these creatures, which actually I have a picture of it somewhere. I'll send that to you guys. It's creepy.
Yes, it is.
Actually, here I'll. Oh, I have it. What am I doing? I'm a professional. What were you called? Jack, do you remember what these things were called? We had a name for them. I forgot.
I'll look. Hold on. I know when you told us, I didn't want to say it, so I didn't look in my Obsidian notes. But now that you're asking me, I'll see what I can find. What's the name of the forest again? The Blackened.
Blackened Forest. Yep.
I could have sworn I wrote down.
God, I need to clean out this. Yeah, we can. Oh wait, it's Nala next.
I guess I didn't put it under Blackened Forest. I found my notes there.
Oh, I found it. Void Walkers. That's what they're called.
That's what it was.
And now that I'm looking at it,
I have Void Lane, but they're Void Walkers. I have
Void Walkers,
Lane.
yeah.
So I'll change it to Void Walkers.
Maybe I changed it to Void Walker. I don't know what.
Well,
who knows?
it is now.
Okay, cool. I do also want to take another crack at this, but this is the general vibe of these guys. As you are staring face to face at something like that. All right. It is Nala's turn. Nala definitely sees that happen. Let's see what Nala can do. Is she fully out of... Okay, no, she's at third level spell slot. Good. Nala looks at you. Wait a minute. Hold on. There is a verbal component for Vortex Warp. She cannot cast Vortex Warp.
I was just about to ask you about that. We were just talking about it.
So I have a question about that because I was wondering the same thing. Question about that. Is it that other people have to hear it? Because she still has air in her lungs. She can still say things. We just might not hear it.
That's a good point. That's interesting. Let me look.
So like charm, I understand that might not work. But if it's something that we're causing, that doesn't need to be heard.
I like that question.
Anyway, just a thought. Not arguing. You are law.
God, stop arguing all the time. Jeez.
Mouths open, muscles transmit, nothing travels through the airless void, not even a scream. I'm going to say no. I think the concept is that sound is not traveling out, rather than it being taken in. Because that makes my life harder, and I'm a sadist. Let's see. What else do we got? Look what you do. I'm gonna say she looks. She kind of like looks at you, Car, because you're gonna be coming up here pretty soon. Man, there is definitely a moment when where Nala kind of looks at you with a look of like, "You ready to get out of here?
Okay, am I ready to what? Get out
Ready
of
to
here?
get out of here?" Like, yeah, like there's a moment of that of like, okay, well,
We tried. Bye.
we tried. Bye. Yeah, because a lot of these spells are going to be verbal components. But I'll say, I mean, she saw what happened.
Well, I mean, I have a question that she might be thinking of. So can I ask you a question that she may
Yeah.
or may not notice?
Absolutely.
Do these creatures seem to have the same? Are they being affected by? And I'll say, even though Car doesn't get it, by the lack of gravity that everything else is.
Lack of gravity. They're being affected by it, but they seem to be used to it.
Right, but they're still affected by it.
Correct.
Because here's what I'm thinking. We're trying to get in there. One of them just grabs Zed and looks, by the way he is, to have its back to us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about launching myself at it and knocking it into the zone we want to be in. Because if I can go quickly enough, it's still going to be affected as. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would put kind of this. Yeah, I would put that essentially as like falling off ledge rules. So just to kind of clarify, that would mean like there would be a dex save for the person if you were successful on that shove. There'd still be a dex save because it would mean that they're floating out into space, like they're falling. They're
Well, but they'd be falling into where we want to go. I'd take it with me. Like I'm trying to go through it.
Oh, so you want
push
to
both him
tackle
and
it.
Zed
into
the wall.
So like a shove.
Okay.
So like, I'll just use myself as a battering ram. I've only got one round left, so I'm like, let's go for broke.
That's an interesting point. Go ahead and give me a performance check to give this concept to Nala.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a good concept, but sure. That would be a 13. So not
Okay.
wonderful. But
I'll roll her intelligence. That's another nat 20. Wow, holy cow.
okay, well, I'm glad my
Jesus.
girlfriend's smarter than I am.
Yeah, she's picking it up. She's picking up what you're putting down.
And afterwards, I kind of go like, I don't know, like I'm stuck.
Yeah. So is there enough force to do this to really like kind of
Well, I have another question.
Sure.
And this is just because I'm looking at my spells. I have Gust of Wind twice.
Mm-hmm.
They both say verbal somatic material. One of them is the spell, since you get as a spell. The other one is a use. It's the Legacy of Wind Caller.
Right. I'd still say you need verbal component for it.
Darn it. I was like, is
Yeah.
that something I can do? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, if I get behind her and cast that would help.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So she's going to look at you, fully understanding what you're saying, in a look of incredulity, of like, there's just a clear sense of like, that's fucking crazy. Is what she's saying to you. But Joe is also telling you, yeah, it's possible.
You're
You are
muted.
muted.
You're still muted, Jack.
The reason I'm also thinking about this is because don't the footsteps go into this region?
They do.
So that's she's looking at me with incredulity, and I point the footsteps and like quickly point where they go and do like, I don't know, like someone walk through this.
Yeah. Yep. It's true.
I mean, I don't know if it's smart, if it's death, if I'm leading them all to TPK, but Car's going, somebody walk through this into that.
It is, yeah, I think, in all sincerity, above board, I would say it is a big risk, big reward situation.
Yeah.
And I think,
And I'll kind of with my eyes go, and I put my hand and push that aside physically and just beeline for the stuff. Like, we go straight to the wall.
yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean, either way, you're going to end up in that same spot because you're
Yeah.
right there. That's what's
Right.
there. They were all walking towards that same entrance.
The other thing you guys can do is just avoid them, go into that path. But I don't.
They
know
haven't
if
even they haven't spent their turn yet.
Yeah, because I'm just holding the rope. It's not tied to me, so I was thinking they could just yank me in through like a strength check, but I'm just holding it.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not
holding it.
attached.
Yeah, I would argue you're probably not holding it anymore.
Probably let go, I would think.
I can tie the rope to you, not a problem, Zed. I have telekinesis or close
Sweet.
That is no problem.
Yeah, so I think let's have some fun with this. I'm going to say, because I want you to do it.
Or let Horrors do the physics math.
I'm gonna break some things here. You see, Car, is this what you want to do?
If Nala's behind it, then yes. Like, it's kind of a suggestion. If Nala's behind it, then I am very angry at Zed right now.
Yeah.
However, I need him alive because it's going to be more satisfying telling him while he's alive than telling his spirit.
Fair enough. Okay. So you see like kind of like you see a full fake sigh from Nala because she can't breathe. And she lets out her halberd as it kind of like shoots out from her hand, and she holds it out in front of her, but you can tell from the talon mark. And I'll say this is something that you've never actually fully seen, Car. You notice at this moment that you've never really thought about, because why would you? As Nala spins the halberd, her taloned hand is staying forward. It seems like she's not touching it. And she is going to, mechanically speaking, give you the blade song, give you her blade song, to give you +4 bonus to your AC, advantage on acrobatics check, and +4 bonus to any con saving throw on specifically on concentration. But we'll say for this.
Honest to God, she'd be better off using it for herself, but okay.
That's why I said I want you to do it.
Okay. Fine. Because even though she's giving me all that, and I thank her for that, mentally, they're all really bad. So it's not going to help me that much.
I will say it's something that you guys are kind of both doing together,
Right.
but you're rolling
Okay.
for it.
Sure.
So she's like basically kind of like out in front, just kind of like spinning this out as you guys are. The rest of you guys are like getting your bearings in the most insane get your bearings situation ever. As the watchers on the watchers turn is just basically this is all I was going to have them do on their turn because they go before Yukar. They're going to turn. This one's going to turn around, holding Zed by the foot, and just drop him in front, as if just like just dropping a piece of trash out.
Okay.
Not spending their, they're not. They could easily kill him.
How tall is the wall?
You don't see a wall.
There's a space, I thought.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I would say I can't give you a mechanical answer to it because it's this weird sort of like it's ripped in reality, so it's also kind of like probably moving a little bit.
Okay.
static wise.
Is that space taller than they are?
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that I can give you. All right, Car, it is your turn.
Okay. I am changing my mind a little bit based on what you just told me. But I still think I might still need this.
Okay.
I use my telekinesis to tie the rope around some place on Zed that would hold, like an ankle. I'm thinking his neck, but I don't want to kill him yet, so his ankle. I use my telekinesis to tie a pretty good, like, since I have the other side of the rope. Can I do that?
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
And then I take the rope and I peck Nala on the cheek and haul ass to where those things, the footprints lead, trying to drag Zed behind me. Because if it's going the other way, maybe I'm not going to be within their range if I'm just shooting straight forward.
Okay. So you have, I just want to make sure we're on the same page. You have Zed tied. You are now going full speed with like kind of an added boost from Nala. I would argue that Nala is also actually moving with you to be able to kind of make this happen.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
And since I'm not attacking in any other way, just to give me a little bit of an added edge, because I don't think I'm using an action otherwise, can I shoot my whispering crossbow at the one that would be closest to me to see if I can get them to move in a different direction away from me? I know it's random, but they might move away from me.
Okay, you want to try to convince them to back up.
Well, no, my whispering crossbow makes them move in a random direction.
I see. Okay, yeah.
So that way, it's like, maybe if I hit it, it'll go in a different direction than coming after me, because it'll be first.
Car only has one.
Is the time in action? Is that what you're? I mean, because if so,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'll allow it. Especially with not like it's also kind of Nala's action too. So yeah, that works.
I don't know if I'll hit it, but give it a shot.
Yeah, give it a shot.
Okay, so probably the one that will be, as I'm flying by, the one most right on your screen is probably the one I'll try and look for.
You got it. I'm going to say this is with disadvantage because space.
That's okay. Well,
Same reason with the rope.
that's
like
fine. Not one, so that missed. I mean, it's still an 8, but I mean a 9, but still not one. I missed.
I'll be a. Oh, that's weird. I also rolled a nat 1. What does that mean? I'm just gonna be. I don't know why I rolled. I'm gonna be a real dick and say that the that it goes like north of its head, but it still catches it.
That's fine.
And now just like stares at you like I know you're coming at me.
Well, it would have. Remember, I'm not coming at it. I'm going by it. So it thinks I'm coming at it, but I'm going because I think from what I'm seeing on the screen, from where the footprints are.
Oh,
it's right
the footprints are not on the screen.
Well, I know, but from the way I imagined it, the footprints are going right behind your head. Are they not?
No, they're right here.
Oh,
That's why.
okay,
That's why Zed was pole vaulting over.
I'm so sorry. Okay, then in that case, yeah, I fly right at it and try to tackle Zed and one of them with me.
You got it.
On.
Cool.
Like, okay, this is my last round. Let's make it count.
I love it.
So then, can I do something? Sorry, Joe,
Yeah.
can I retcon something? Because I thought that they were walking to the right. Can I not shoot the crossbow? 'Cause I thought I was keeping them away. I thought I was going straight south.
Yeah, I mean, I was essentially kind of giving you a chance at it, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah.
I wouldn't have done that then if I had misunderstood what was going on.
Yeah.
Okay,
there's no downside. It was just a role play moment of like,
okay.
instead of it missing, it missed, and then he saw you. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Or it saw you, I should say.
I go after it. I just try and hit it. Just knock it back with me. Just.
Yep, both of you kind of just go run it full. We're just doing a lot of Flash references today as you guys are.
Flap my wings out, not to go up, but just go across, and just
Cool.
see. And just for the hell of it, since I have a huge wingspan, maybe take a couple others with me.
Okay.
Like all of them.
I'll tell you what. If you want to knock 1,
Uh-huh.
I have the set DC for that. If it's 2, it would be higher.
Then 1.
Cool.
I just
You got
I
it.
want to get Zed and primarily Zed with me. Zed and it is fine, but Zed primarily. Like I want Zed in with me somehow.
Cool. Yeah, I love.
Okay. What am I doing? Am I rolling it?
So
Am I
I'm gonna allow this to be an acrobatics check
Okay.
because this is basically sort of positioning your. This is more of like a positioning yourself in the right space, as you are moving as Car, the brick shithouse of an Aarakocra, is
Very small.
just yep. I love this idea. As both of you are moving, I'd say Nolan's probably a little bit ahead to be able to kind of make that space, but yeah. All right. This is good. This is going to be a contested roll.
Sure.
So sorry, I did say set DC, but
It's okay.
okay.
How does she change my acrobatics for this?
So she's giving you advantage.
Advantage. Okay.
And so once you get within, that Jack knows this, but like once you get within 10 feet, even though you're moving faster, you're gonna have to give me a con save as you enter their space.
Sure. So acrobatics first or con save first?
I'd say con save first.
Okay. Do I have anything with that from her thingy? I don't know what.
Yeah, I'll give that to you. We'll give the +4.
+4. Okay. Con save. With a +4 to 19. I rolled a 15.
Man.
Good start. Good start.
Okay.
Cool.
And so
Oh,
now-
actually, you're at half now. Right?
What do you mean?
So
Yeah.
So at the beginning, yeah. So if you
yeah.
failed that, you would have been out.
Okay, well then I'm glad I didn't. Okay.
That's huge. I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my last round, so I'm like, I gotta do something.
Yeah, you would have been out before reaching them, like full like into the sand in front of them.
Car's out of woe is me. I have no hope. Car's like, well, I gotta do something.
Yeah.
So okay, so I made that. Now what? Acrobatics with advantage? Is that what you
Yep, acrobatics with advantage. It is possible.
Okay, well, let's see. Roll 1. Is it 15? Roll 2. Nat 20 for a 21. Check D&D Beyond, I swear. It's just I roll on D&D Beyond so you can always see them. So
I believe you, but I love to see it.
Clutch.
Incredible.
Unreal.
Nat 20 for 8.
yay.
Oh, it's advantage. Yeah, 21.
Yeah. Because it was a 14 plus 1 and a 20 plus 1. So you said advantage, so I got 21.
If you got a nat 20, I'll allow you to kind of take 2 of these guys if you want. But Car, go ahead and take the DM seat. What happens in this moment?
Okay, I'm flying to, I'm running towards them and I see them noticing me. I'm like, oh god. Okay, well, maybe I'll get to know what it's like to be on the other side. And I just completely like unfurl my wings and go. And like I'm trying to make it seem like I'm gonna get all of them. But then as soon as I get close enough, I curl my wings under Zed and tighten up like a cannonball and just hit the thing right in the chest or the face and go in. And then as I do that, I scream on the ethereal plane, I need your help. And then I roll through the thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna reach him somehow, even if it's through death. So that's what I do.
Give me a persuasion check.
Is it against the spirit? Can I get advantage on those?
It is not against the spirit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
It is someone in the ethereal plane, but not a spirit.
Okay. So roll once, and my roll is a 21.
Jesus, Jack.
I
Wow.
rolled 16 plus 5.
Fuck yeah. Okay, cool. Wow. We may not get to it tonight, but remind me that you got that. That you got.
Okay. Yes.
Remind me that was a success. I'll tell you that was a success.
Okay. My ethereal persuasion was a success. Got it.
Yeah, and also, I mean, I'll keep to my word. The other one gets knocked back from Zed as Zed's body gets pulled in, and we see through that mist, as if kind of like full on like poltergeist going through the black and white TV. Car, Nala, Zed, gone.
That was my decision. Okay.
Incredible. Jack, please take a point of inspiration on that. Beautiful. How fucked up would it be that if after all that I was like, and you hit the wall?
You didn't bring
You
the
get that
key back.
imprint like when a bird hits glass.
Yeah.
God, he would have done the whole Roadrunner thing. He just hit the wall. Such a Zed move.
Wow. Okay.
You forgot to paint the tunnel.
Hey, Dan, it's your turn.
Tell me you
Top
can
I don't
that,
even
Dan.
I did.
I don't even know what to do. What do I?
Yeah.
I mean, I think I first would try to take in my surroundings. I think I would see
Yes.
R do this and be like, oh, hey, there they are, and then there they go. But I mean, where am I? What's the situation? Well, I don't know.
Yeah. Give me that con save up front.
Con save? Sure. Kaelinor is within range, right? I think it's a +3.
Yes.
No, that's not gonna fucking matter. 10 +3.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Cool, man. Thanks for taking all the good rolls, Jack. Appreciate it. That's an 8.
Okay, cool. I would argue that Riaris is used to having difficulties breathing from like high altitude sort of stuff.
Definitely.
So I think there's probably a solid turn where you're not recognizing how bad this is. Oh God, I'm just looking at your constitutions. I was so sure you had a high constitution. Okay. You. I'll tell you at the end of your run. What you got?
So sorry, just remind me. So we have 2 actions or two actions here, or is that was just for the first group, or? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just wanted to understand.
I think the easy thing. I mean, now that you guys are all here, I think it makes sense to just do it to 6-second increments, which is a little nicer to you guys actually, because you guys because it would go down that 6 seconds is, so it'd be the 6 seconds minute sort of factor to it.
I think ultimately, Riaris, I'm gonna kind of turn, get the scene in front of me, and am I able to see Carr do what he has done?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you. I'm gonna give you a choice. Either Riaris saw that, or Riaris has to, we'll say, spend a bonus. Either Riaris saw that, or Riaris didn't see that and is taking a free sort of thing to take in the surroundings, or I will allow that and then you saw that and then a bonus action to take in surroundings.
I think I would go with seeing that. I feel like coming out with the advantage of seeing that and then take the bonus to check the surroundings.
Works for me. Yeah, go ahead and give me. I mean, at this point, you Dan kind of know the idea of what's going on. Go ahead and roll whatever you think Riaris is particularly interested in right now. If it's general, you can say general.
I think it'd be hard. So considering the lack of breathing and that, of understanding, I think his altitude is kicking in. I think it'd be hard for him not to let his eyes wander towards the stars and to look up and to try to understand where that is, because that is important to understand where the stars are and how that works. Where am I? I think it's just the situation. I think his eyes would be pulled towards that.
Yeah.
To try to understand. This is an entirely alien place for sure.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And to see that.
Give me, I would say, I'd say nature or history.
do?
Or religion. I'd take religion. Yeah, religion would work here. Culture.
It doesn't really matter. We'll go with nature for 11, please.
11. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
If you got a nat 20, I would have told you something really, really cool.
Cool.
Just to let you know.
That's cool.
Yeah, with an 11, you clearly see stars, and I would say that is enough to kind of see this sort of like strange blob in front of you. This the phrase of the like the way you think of gods as big sort of size orb in the sky is not really making sense to you. You definitely recognize the stars, but you've never seen the stars in this pattern before, or this clearly before.
I think there's something that triggers with Riaris that he's thinking of, back to people and of spirits, and not quite sure what he has seen, but of some of it, like, is this where spirits might go? Is this some kind of after area here? And knowing Carr just said that he's seen him kind of rush through this thing of kind of not sure, but I think instead of thinking necessarily of being in outer space, I think he might be thinking of being on a different plane. After moving my turn ahead, after kind of looking to we've been trying to talk and realize he can't really say anything, just kind of shrugs, and I'm just gonna move towards where I saw, 30 feet towards where I saw Carr disappear, and start kind of moving there. That's who we were here to sort of find and figure out. So that's where he's gonna go.
That's your movement. You have action dash if you want.
I do, man. I don't really know if I... Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. We're doing stuff. I still have Expeditious Retreat up, so I'll just use the bonus action to go ahead and do another 30, racing off towards Carr. I think there's some aspect of seeing Carr do what he did is very worrisome. And if I need to, no, shoot. Actually, I can't do that. Sorry. You need to take me back because I used my bonus action to look around. Sorry.
Oh, right. Okay.
So I can't bonus action again. Unless have I used my action? I don't think so. So you can just leave me there and I can dash to get there. I'm all over the place. Sorry, Joe.
Okay. Yeah. I think that has you right there-ish. Does that sound right?
Yeah, that sounds pretty right. Yeah, I think I'll be there, and I think I'll be regretting my decision as I look at this Void Walker creature, but we're going to figure this out. That's where I'll stay.
I'm gonna say this. Carr VIP tonight for what I think is gonna happen here. So if that's any encouragement to you. We'll see. There's still definitely some rolls that need to happen here. Okay. Ogre, it's your turn.
Okay. I think Ogre, like, Riaris, like, taken aback and is like a stare just staring us right in the face in the sky.
Roll me a nature check.
That's not bad. Nature. That is a 15.
15. Definitely can't tell what Astera is. But I think there is a part of Ogre in this realm of like the simplicity of like the Occam's razor sort of like thing of like this would make the most sense, so therefore that has to be what it is, rather than knowing specifics about why it would be this. You think that is where like that area in the distance, this weird sort of like blue blob, like that kind of like looks like the bottom of like a bowl for you. You're pretty sure that's where you were.
Because the moon is white and it's in the sky, but that's not the moon. And we're on something, so it has to be where we're from.
Would you get 15?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say you get an idea that you're on the moon.
Okay.
Give me that con save. Oh, Riars, 1.5, which is double now. Is that right?
Doubled?
Because it's 6 seconds now. Right?
Oh, okay, sure. That would make sense, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's 17 for Ogra.
Okay. Give me a medicine check.
Oh god. That's going to be an 8.
All right. You have no clue that you cannot breathe, Ogre.
Okay.
Something feels uncomfortable, I think. That's it.
The
But
air
there's-
here is really thick, you can barely breathe.
There's so many sights. There's so much new. It's a lot. It's overwhelming.
Oh, if we're going with that, then can Ogra see if our planet is flat like she thinks it is?
You have no idea that's a planet. No.
Okay.
And
Ogra
no,
thinks
it's not.
Ogra thinks it is.
Yeah, makes sense.
But she, after looking around and taking in the sights, she sees the wing imprint that Carr left us, right?
Yes, yep, that's true.
She's looking at Horus and she knows he cannot, this man has no athletic ability, so she's going to...
Hold on, time out.
Savage.
Sarah, I'm gonna say straight up, there's no way you know that. There's no way you know that.
Oprah. You just
But you can't say that and then not say that about Zed. So I'm just gonna let you. At this point, it's another player claiming a player's characters.
all right.
Yeah. So
Then Ogra is just going to see the distance and Oh, I did have one question about a spell. There's no verbal components to it.
Okay.
And I've been trying to read all the stuff about it.
okay, what's the spell?
Gaseous form. If you cast it, the person who turns into gas has to breathe.
1 second.
I couldn't find anything in the descriptions about it.
It doesn't say you don't have to, so I'm going to say that you have to. Also, there is a verbal component for it.
No, I didn't see that when I was looking.
Yeah, VSM. V is verbal.
Okay. Then, going back to the first idea then, Ogra is going to wild shape again into a horse, and I will just wait everybody knows when she does this, whoever hops on first gets the ride.
All right. Can you give me what the constitution of a horse is?
13.
All right. That is good to know. All right, it is Kobamu's turn. He's not getting on your back, but I'd say he probably saw where Riaris is going. He's kind of trying to follow the lead. There's definitely some things roleplay wise that's happening to Kobamu, but we're going to kind of speed it along to this for now. As he seems to kind of take steps forward. Takes steps forward at first, kind of like almost like a zombie walking, like this sort of taking everything in. Actually, we'll do this. Everybody who's here, who's outside here, go ahead and roll me an insight check.
I got an 8.
Okay.
13.
Okay.
I believe that's a 6.
Okay, cool. So, understandably so, you guys are paying attention to your own stuff right now. One thing I will say that Riaris, you notice because he's right in front of you. You see this creature, this Voidwalker, as Kobamu walks up. Kobamu kind of like stops and he's facing away from you, so it's kind of hard to tell like what the expression is. You see the Voidwalker, this creature, just bow. It looks like he's gonna let him pass. That is Kobamu's turn. Zed. Give me a death saving throw.
Uh, 16. So 1 success.
All right. It is Kalinor's turn, I believe. Is anybody? Nope. Cool. Kalinor is going to follow suit, trying to catch up to Riaris. Is able to get like right up to you. Roll a con save for. Oh God, the 2 on the die. Kalinor. No, that's not gonna cut it. Medicine check. That's a 5 on the die.
I think it makes sense that we're figuring out you can't breathe on the moon.
Some of you aren't figuring that out. That's what the bad rolls are. Well, that's fun. So Kalinor kind of runs up to the side of you and kind of like stops, kind of like is catching her breath, and kind of like elbows you and sort of points forward to the scene of this strange creature paying respect to Kobamu. And kind of just gives like one of these.
Yeah, I think I just look back and say, I do the same thing.
Yeah. All right. It is the Watcher's turn. Car. Your vision is blurry. You can kind of see... You can see that there is some sort of light that is coming from the ceiling of whatever you're in. You definitely are able to kind of feel like you're indoors. And most importantly, you can breathe. But you're still coming to. You're still kind of catching yourself up. And there is... I would argue that you hear him first before you see Vraxis. You just see his face kind of in front of you. Everything else is sort of blurred around him. What insolence to think you are welcome here. You're muted.
Does he seem to be expecting a response as I'm trying to rub my head?
Yeah.
You're assuming I wanted to be here. Where is here? That's flat honest. Like, I have no idea. Except for the moon. I mean, I've figured that much out, but I don't know where that is.
You see... Give me an insight check. I'll say with disadvantage.
Okay. A 10.
You see him looking away. He doesn't seem to be answering you. He seems to be concentrating on something.
While he's concentrating on something, can I look for Zed, the Voidwalkers, and Nala? Are they around?
No, I mean, this isn't really on your turn. I'm kind of giving you the RP of this
sorry.
moment. No, you're good. Okay. You see this strange Aarakocra turns from whatever he was looking at back towards you. I kind of imagine you're prone on the ground here.
Sure.
You are accounted for. Leave this place and never speak of it. And we will allow you to draw breath down below.
Thank you? How? I assume I can't fly back. I'm not really sure how I got here in the first place.
You see him start to walk away from you, but in the direction where you came. He's not answering the question, but he is. You get a feeling that you should follow him.
Okay. And you said Nala, Zed, and the two Voidwalkers aren't here?
I was saying you weren't really aware, but
Okay.
there's something that would be coming up here pretty soon, but go ahead.
Okay, well, I'm looking around, like, do I see them? Like, now that I'm standing myself up to try and follow him, do I see where they are?
Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay. 4. Okay.
Yeah, it's just blurry. I think it's just like
Okay.
it's this. Yeah,
I'm walking. I'm trying to follow him, and I mean it's clear. I can't really see. I'm like, I came in here with 4 others. I need at least 2 of them, please.
you. You feel a hand, feathered hand on your face. And you hear Nala as she says, "It's okay. I was able to barter for your freedom."
Oh boy.
And it makes it so much worse. You can't see her. Like you like look in her direction. It's like, you know, like without glasses. It's like this.
I'll put my hand over her feathered hand and just repeat what I said to her on Astera, which is such a strange thing to say in this game. I didn't tell you about this, so you leave me. And I stop following the other Arakaka, whose name I still do not officially know. I'll just stop and keep her hand up. Like, I was walking until she said that, and I stopped.
I know. I don't think I'll be their prisoner here.
No. Can I be their not prisoner too while you're staying?
Give me another perception check, still with disadvantage.
Okay. I need to remind the game I'm not playing a Dean. 7.
It's a little better, right? It was 5, I think.
Yeah, so it's, yeah, clearing up a little bit.
You're able to find like where her beak is.
Okay.
And her eyes are very confusing because they're glowing a bright blue. I don't think so.
Hold on, because now I can talk. I know I'm close to her, but I want to whisper under my breath, and I cast message. And I say, I just ask, do you remember?
No. But I think this is where I start.
Message again. Do you want me to leave? Because I don't care what he wants.
Oh no.
There's a pause. And there's a horrible sort of frustration in the idea that you can't see her face at this moment. You don't, so you can't read it.
Right.
As you hear with a strong punch to the gut, I want you to leave.
And is there a possibility of sending things other than just words with message? Like,
Like
a concept or a visual at all?
yeah, I like it. Sure.
Okay.
Allow.
I cast message, and it is an image of her firebolting me in the back. And then with words, I bring her hand and just rub it against my face. I say, "You're very brave," which is exactly what I said when she did it last time. And then as I bring her hand down, and I say, "And I love you." And because she said that, I will turn away and I will accept her decision. And I approach, is it Varax? Is it Varix? How do I say it? Whoever he is.
I think Joe forgot at one point. I think I said something.
Well,
that was
I
totally
always
different.
try not to look because card is not officially.
It is Varix. You're right. I
Okay.
said it wrong. Yeah.
So when I get to Varix, I will, before we go any further, because I'm guessing he was waiting while I had a moment with Nala, I say 2 things. First, I still need Zed. And second, regardless of your reasons, your rules suck.
Oh, missed the end of
No,
that.
I said, regardless of your reasons, your rules suck. And if you don't want people here, you should probably have better defenses against accidental entry, since I didn't know where I was going. And I'll wait for Zed. Just cross my arms.
There are no accidents.
In which timeline?
Only mistakes.
You know, I'd love to sit down with and chat about this, but I'm guessing your other, what? 13 minus 2 is 11, minus you is 9. So 10. The other 9 of you are probably not really excited that I'm here. So can we just get Zed so they don't come after me?
You see,
I'm banding those numbers about on purpose.
roll, yeah, I heard you. Go ahead and roll me an insight check with advantage.
Okay. I'll take the first one. 17.
Cool. Your vision's still like a little blurry, but it's pretty easy to see someone go and reach behind their head towards their sword and then not take it out.
Okay.
But you see that thought definitely crossed his mind.
Fine.
He picks up Zed's limp hand and shoves it into yours.
Okay, I will. Is the rope still there, tied to him?
Yeah.
I will, because he's unconscious. I'm not very strong, and I'm pissed off at him. Can I? I do have a spell slot. I'll cure wounds on him.
Yeah. Yep,
which should
sure.
wake him up, I hope.
Yep.
But I do that after I tie his hands behind his back.
Okay. Cool.
You son of... God damn it!
You're lucky I didn't tie your ankles together and drag you unconscious. So I thought about it.
There's another piece of this that I want to check out, just to see. Okay, cool. So there is a verbal component, so you have to do this to
Oh, for cure? Yeah, that's what I'm doing in here.
so you have to do it in there to actually have that happen.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll for that cure wounds.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my ossuary, so it's this plus a d6.
Sweet.
So it's 7 plus 4, so 11 total.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. That's perfect. That's fucking perfect. As you do that, because it's a verbal component, you see Varix kind of spin around. Seems like he's giving you like his heart, like you can see the blue eyes because they're glowing. But you see him take his claw and rake it across Zed's face. As he does 10 points of slashing damage.
And I did 11 healing. Okay.
It's exactly what I rolled. And Zed, you are blinded for a minute.
Am I still bound?
Yes.
I want to try to slip one hand out.
Okay. The DM is saying, "Are you sure?" These people are
Carl
very
is saying,
strong.
"Are you sure?" Jack is saying that. I did it for more than one reason, Zed.
Yeah, I'm gonna say to Drew, "Are you sure?" Because I don't see a world with one hit point where you survive this.
Zed's pretty pissed off about it. He's gonna try to slip one of his hands out. He's not thinking.
Like it. Give me that sleight of hand check.
Do I notice it?
Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
That's a nat 20 for 24.
I can't beat that. I'll roll anyway.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand or a stealth check.
Gonna get a new Zed.
17. I can't beat that. So. Oh no, sorry. It was disadvantage. I'm sorry. And I rolled much lower the first time. Let me look and see what it was. So many rolls game. Hold on. 4. So yeah, there's no way I made it. Okay.
Yeah. Zed, give me that sleight of hand or stealth check, your choice.
I got the nat 20 for 24 with it.
No. That was for your sleight of hand to get out. This is to see if you're noticed.
Gotcha. That's a modded 20.
Okay, cool. Awesome. As you slip your hand out, AC's 15?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You hear this deep sort of roar. Something that doesn't seem to make sense, Car, is you're hearing this from an Aarakocra. Like, you notice, like, his voice doesn't match but he in a roar of indignation, Car, as you're trying to kind of figure out what's going on, as Zed seems to kind of like break free from this. Varix grabs Zed by the throat and slams him into the wall. You aren't dead, but you are unconscious again. And now Varix is carrying you out.
Sorry about that. I tried to tie him up. That is 100% from Car's heart to Varix.
Mm-hmm.
Like, literally, like, I did my best.
Yep.
I message Varix. So I cast message before we leave this space where I can't breathe again. And it might take more than one, but I say, look, last time I encountered one of you guys, I said nothing new. And I've not said anything to anybody. That's why you guys haven't been summoned to me to try and kill me again. But honest to God, you need to be more sneaky if you want me to stop finding you. As we're walking out.
Varix will respond to that.
Okay.
In the message form, as you are stepping out through this, he actually steps out through the threshold. So he's actually saying this as there. Oh yeah. It's the first time I get to put his mini on the board.
Yay!
Ooh. He just fucks you guys up. No. He comes out. As he's doing this, like, I do imagine, the span of time of this happening is a little quicker. This probably happened like as you guys' other turns were happening. But he comes out, dragging Zed's unconscious body. There we go. Yeah. But he responds in the message to you.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt that will be an issue anymore. And then he turns and addresses everyone who's here, which actually, Horace and Ogre, you guys got here. Was there anything crazy that Horace and Ogre wanted to do, or are you guys just kind of like catching up in this moment?
Yeah, I would have just been getting with everyone else wherever the ogre took me.
So you see this hulking, large figure, like looks like Carr in a lot of ways, but is much thicker. And carrying Zed basically over his shoulder. Drops him to the ground. And there's no words that you guys can say here. So he basically starts out with, I know you can't speak, so I'll be short, as you are all, almost all, suffocating. You were given a chance to turn back and leave. Not all of you. And he looks at Kobamu. Need to. Be here. Also, you see the Void Walker kind of like moves back, like in a very like kind of like slinking back sort of way. You get an idea these guys are like servants. So, your decision. Die here. Or live there. Anybody who, everybody who's here who's conscious, give me an insight check. Zed, give me a death saving throw. Okay.
21.
Okay.
5.
14.
You muted, Drew.
I got an 11 for 1 success.
Okay.
That's 9 insight.
Okay. Horace, what'd you get?
A 14.
14. Nice. So Horace and Ogre, as you hear this conversation, I think for Horace, there's a moment of like, you kind of got an idea of what this was going to be as soon as he started talking. He wasn't attacking you, but he wasn't letting you through. Like, he was carrying Zed's unconscious body. Like, Carr is now here in the space here. And I would say
Carr took his book out, and there's a reason.
Okay. Varix is definitely eyeing your book if you're taking it out.
He can eye it. I'm not doing anything creepy.
Okay, so you're just taking it out. That's it.
Well, I'm going to write something, but I'm writing him a message.
Okay.
I want to
Got
write him a note, so if he wants to see what I'm writing as I'm writing it, it's fine. So I'm just going to hand it to him because I can't talk now. So.
Cool. Ogre, in this moment of now recognizing as you're being told you're suffocating, I think, in your way, the simplicity of this moment, of this situation is maybe familiar to you. Like, this is like something that would be like in any sort of like goblin sort of rivalry, or like a fight of like, basically you have a choice to walk away right now or a choice for me to kill you, is something that I think Ogre just kind of takes as like, yeah, I get it. Like, I get what that is. So both Ogre and Horace aren't really paying attention to that as much as paying attention to Kobama. Varix is very skilled with his words and arcane ability. Kobama is not. Varix is able to have a verbal conversation and a non-verbal conversation pretty much at the same time. You can tell that that Kobamu is responding with like physical sort of interaction, trying to like say the words. So yeah, that's what you get with that. That's what that insight is for. Yeah, what do you guys do?
I kind of look back to like where we came in, because what worries me is I don't want to go back to the same place that we just left.
Interesting.
So, taking a page from Carr's book, I will also like write a little note.
Okay.
Mage hand, like, how do we leave and where do we go?
Got it. Oh, Horace, give me that con save. I forgot to have that for you.
Okay. A 9.
Holy con, man. Nice. Great. Give me a medicine check.
Medicine. 11.
Okay. You... you think that you could last probably another 3 minutes here. So that is, I mean, that is, ironically, that is enough time to write that. So that is, you feel like that's like time spent, but I would argue time spent.
Yeah, I'm rushing it and misspelling words. It's like...
there is a long and very frustrating pause from Varix as you see Ogre collapse as a horse.
Oh, then... Just, like, I poof out of horse form?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then you're just standing on top of me.
Oh, yeah. I'll say you're okay, let's have some fun. Horace, give me a dex saving throw.
A 10.
Okay. With a 10, you topple to the ground. I'm going to say give me another con saving throw, because damage wouldn't be the problem here.
17.
17 just fails, man.
Oh, no. Do I like gasp a little bit and let out
Yeah.
my airs?
Yep, exactly. All of that. And Ogra, you at this point, I'll give another medicine check to you, Ogra, if you're interested in wanting to know how long you can last.
Yep. Check that. Oh God, no. It's a 10.
Okay. Yeah, you're not sure. There's a pause. There's a wait. There's a thing of that, like for Ogra and Horus, you get an idea there's probably why. Something to do with Kobamo. So I'm going to allow you guys to roll. The question is, does Kobamo go back with you? So I'm going to say it's a contested roll. I'll be the bad guy. I'll be the one that's rolling to see if he stays. Who wants to roll to see if he goes back?
If you don't
I've been
want
rolling
to do
like
it, I
that
will.
all night. I don't want to do it.
I can roll.
Do it, Drew.
All right. Let's see. Just a straight D20.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 18.
You rolled a 51.
I rolled a 51. I was rolling a D100.
Dice.
It was right from the start.
Incredible. Yeah, you see Kobamu look back at you, Ogra, with some. It's hard to tell. His blue eyes are pupilless. It's hard to really kind of get emotion from him, but you can definitely see it is not like rage and anger. And I think you're able to kind of glean that it is confusion and sadness. But he nods, looking at you. And walks back with you. Or starts to kind of like walk back. And you see Varric just look at Horus and just point at Kobamo.
I like help Ogre to her feet and start trying to shuffle back to where it was it came up, like ahead of Kobamo, like trying to get there so that we're ready to go the moment he gets there. And wait, because it seems like he's breathing, or like not even breathing, but just he's fine up here.
He seems fine.
Yeah. Trying to get a little head start, so we shuffle way over to.
Okay. I assume the rest of you guys are doing the same. Zed, go ahead and give me another death saving throw. Who's carrying Zed?
I'll carry Zed.
That's an 18.
Okay.
So we're following Varric, is that correct?
Varric is staying. It looks like you're following Kobamo.
Oh, following. Okay, then as I walk away from Varric, I sent you a DM, Jim, but I ripped
my Discord's done.
I ripped the page from my book and hand the paper as I walk.
Okay.
Ogre just turns her head and just waves goodbye to Varix.
Sarah. Reading this and hearing that remark, horrible timing.
Sorry.
It's so good. One more insight check, Car.
Holy crap, okay.
This is not with disadvantage.
A 10. So
Okay. I'll contest it. I rolled a 15.
You know what? I have an inspiration I have saved since my birthday and the one you just gave me, so I'll use the one you just gave me.
Hell yeah.
And can I guide myself?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a +4, right? A plus D4. Okay,
Yeah.
so insight. Oh, I'm not gonna make it.
If you roll a 4, I give it to you.
No, I got 14.
Damn it.
14. You could still just give it to me in a moment of emotion.
I could. I could.
It's okay. The dice are speaking.
Yeah, you see, I mean, honestly, I think that's on par. You get this sort of like thing of like, what's the fucking deal with this guy? Like,
well, what's the deal with all of them?
Yeah, what's the deal with all of them? And this one seemed to be like, you don't get a value of like, there's no level of kinship here, which is not new for Carr, but
it goes beyond that though. I've noticed that much there, and the thing is, sometimes he seems like he's almost on my side. We've met before.
Yeah.
And I'm not being unreasonable. I'm not even lying to him. I'm not even being a dick. I'm just being honest and following his directions. He's still being the way he is. So those 2 lines are what I wrote to him.
Yeah.
That's all. I'm not going to argue with him. I just disagree with him.
Yep. What you, I will say, what you see from him is just a nod.
Okay, well.
You don't see a sneer.
Right. Well, I don't think neither he or I can sneer.
That's a good point.
So
yeah.
I get a nod. Hopefully that is revolving the second part.
Yeah. And you guys walk back. Zed, give me one final death saving throw. Unless you guys want to hang out near the thing.
You have no idea how much I want to hang out, but
that was an 8.
Not allowed.
Okay, so 1 fail. All right. I hate to play Nav's character here, but I think Kaelinor, knowing that you guys have to hold hands with each other to get back, Kaelinor, Riars, you feel Kaelinor just put her hand, and you're not able to tell like if this is like reassuring or if this is like just got to do this. You see the look on her face. It's just very like, I can't even begin to understand what the hell is going on. I think.
I think it makes sense. I think I would seek hers out a little bit as we're walking back to figure it out, and I'd give her a little squeeze as I feel kind of in there, just nod, and head back to it.
Okay. So I assume she squeezes back. I think that's what.
She would not. Let's be real.
I don't know.
She would not go.
Ask Nav later.
Yeah, as we're walking back, I want to get as good of a memory of what Astera looks like.
Yeah.
I want to burn that into my mind, and I don't know if me asking for help on the Ethereal with that 21 persuasion was for after the break or if it was for next meeting. But I'm reminding you because you asked me to remind you. I'm not sure when I'm supposed to remind you.
That was to convince Varix to not just kill you guys.
Oh, cool. Okay, so it worked. I don't have to find you anymore. Yay.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I want to burn Astera into my mind if I can. I want to know the general map of the world, recognizing what I do of the Isles, and just trying to get like, there's a landmass here. I know I'm not going to get rivers and mountain ranges and stuff, but if I can just get shapes that I can recollect, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's a moment that Ogre, you were also kind of like paying attention to this too. I think you kind of catch Carr staring up, and do you stare as well?
Yeah.
Horace, are you staring up?
Yeah, I think I would be intrigued by something like that.
I'd say for Horace, I think there's probably a little bit of a level of like, we knew it was something like this. There was enough, like, the educated sort of the educated sort of man kind of going into like this. Yeah, so that's what I thought.
Mhm.
But it's still breathtaking.
No one's gonna believe me.
Keonor looks up. Do you look up?
I do. Yeah, I think I do look up.
All of you notice this land that seemed endless. And forever. None of you really, from the most educated to the least educated, would be able to predict this moment in seeing how very small the world is that you take part in. Kobamu does not look up. He's looking down. You see him kick up some of the dust. Give a big sigh, which some of you take as a frustration because you can't breathe, and he can. And he grabs Car's hand because the one that would be holding it is staying behind.
I will squeeze Kobama's hand, but differently than Kay squeezed Riaris. Because what? But because it's more of a, I'm glad I have your friendship type thing.
Yeah. Your eyes meet for a moment, and there's this... I think there's this sickening realization, Car, that there was a point in time where you thought there was only one set of eyes like that.
Now I know there's 12 left, unless Sylvia's found her way back. 11 others. Okay.
He nods.
Before he touches the stone, can I ask you for something?
Yeah, I think he reaches out to touch it, and then... Yeah, go ahead.
Can I find the sun? Are we on the lit side of the moon? I assume we are, since we're facing the planet.
Yeah, you would be, yeah. That's a good point.
Can I make a reasonable assumption that the other stars are also suns, given my perception from where I am now?
Yeah, I'll say yeah.
Okay. I just look at that, and for a moment, he lets out with little breath he's holding, like, oh, before he goes out.
I love that. As we have that moment of Car just having this kind of like realization, you all disappear. And we see this open, dead, white, ghost white space. As it comes up, You see in the distance, looks like a star. But it's moving slowly across the sky. And with that, we'll end tonight's session.
I have a
See you
question to
next
ask
week.
afterwards.
Mm-hmm.